All right, a couple of things that I would like to discuss. First of all, I got this microphone and it is adorable. Yes, you are. You're naughty. You're naughty. I know my bun is crooked, but it's been like this all day and I've been kind of trying to like equal it out and it doesn't happen. And I didn't take a shower before work, and so my hair is really like itchy. I don't know if you know that. When you don't take a shower, like all of your hair gets dirty and itchy, but it's just back here, and that's kind of amazing. So it's great. But anyways, something that I do want to talk about is the fact that when you're divorced, when you get divorced, there's certain things that your husband probably took care of that you don't really realize that you have to do when he's not around anymore. Um, I mean, don't get me wrong, divorce is great for some people that shouldn't be together anymore. And yeah, this is another post, these nails. But there is a lot of stuff that, I mean, I guess that, they just did, or he just did, that was great, that I never really realized how great it was. I would start with taking out the trash. Never really seemed like a big deal. He always said he was taking out the trash, and I thought it was just like a reason for him to like escape the room, like one of those escape the room things that people go to now. And now I realize like it's just down. I just have to walk it down the driveway. It's not a big deal. But why is it so hard? I don't know. I think because I've never done it before. Also, when light bulbs go out, if you have a house where there's different kinds of light bulbs that are like into the ceiling and one goes out, you have to like get up there. You have to get a ladder, a step ladder, to figure out what actual lighting it is or what light bulb it is. And then you have to go to like Home Depot or something. And man, like they just take care of that stuff. And it's never realized pretty great. I would say the absolute number one most important thing that I learned that my ex-husband and probably most husbands do, that you'll have to do if you get divorced, is put your Christmas tree in the Christmas tree stand. Oh my God. And this is not even talking about getting it off of the car, which is almost impossible. Even if you get a small one that you're like, oh yeah, this is good. Like we'll be able to fit it in the house and I can get that in from, yeah, it's no problem. Yeah. Let's get that one. Bring it, Carl. Tie that stuff to the top of the car. I'm a strong black woman. I need no man. Then when you're trying to get it off the car and dragging it into the house, then you realize, yeah, the man would be pretty helpful right now. Again, let's go back to the biggest challenge, which is the Christmas tree stand and the Christmas tree. So then you try to enlist the help of your children, because who else is there? The children. And you have dragged this 6 foot, which seemed really small. They all seem very small when you're at Home Depot. And then when you're actually trying to get them in your house, they all of a sudden are like, they've grown on the way home. They did steroids, and they are now 10 feet Clark Griswold tall in the middle of your living room. And you have to, the stand obviously has to be ready to go, but then you have to get the tree into the middle of it. And that's challenging enough, but we can work that out. But then there's these screws from four different angles that you have to get in to And if you screw one in and you're good and the tree tilts just a tiny bit, poof, you have to like reconfigure that stuff. Like all of a sudden you are like Russell Crowe in like A Beautiful Mind. Is it Russell Crowe? Russell Crowe? Whatever. All of a sudden you're like Goodwill Hunting, trying to like use a protractor in your brain to figure out how you can screw in the rest of the Christmas tree holder to get it to even look halfway decent. So if you're looking to get a divorce, these are just some things you should consider. They're not necessarily deal breakers, but just be aware of them. So when you go to do it, then you'll be like, I know what I'm up against. And honestly, you can take your own trash out. You can put your own Christmas tree up. So don't let that keep you from living a miserable life of being married.